Well, I'm very happy because there's two of my friends here on the call, and we all starting our practice as EFT practitioner and letting go of the past. And it's kind of a little bit scary. For me, I really would love to develop something like a group practice, like we can all like help each other. And sometimes I don't feel I'm good enough for this, who I am for doing this. And it's been like this. I was a business consultant before, and I was thinking, how can I help other people start their business if I don't have my business yet? And so there's a little bit of that. And I feel also like, which I guess it's mainly my problem here, is I still have this issue that I don't feel safe at home. Like again this morning, I had an almost eviction letter on the front door because my partner is doing things because he acts like he owned the building. And I'm really, really tired of not feeling safe at home. Always like my ground is not solid.
So can you be a little more clear on that? Do you not feel safe when you're in your home, or does your partner not make you feel safe?
It's not my partners that making me feel safe. I feel like I don't have the right to have a home where I feel safe, like I can build something.
Okay. So where would you feel safe?
If I own something, I guess I would feel safe if my business was solid. I would feel safe if I had like this security that I know where I was going.
Okay. So the irony of that is when you feel safe, all that stuff shows up. But if you're waiting for that stuff to show up before you feel safe, you're actually preventing it from showing up.
Okay.
So you feel that this is interesting because you said you would feel safe if you owned a house, but you don't feel safe, you don't feel deserving of the place you have now.
Maybe, yeah, it's not mine. I'm not even the one on the lease.
Okay.
Yeah, I was at your party often. Always live with roommates.
Well, again, this is a conscious decision. Like if you feel you have to have your name on the lease to feel safe, it's kind of funny because if anything goes wrong, then the consequences come to the person whose name is on the lease. So you're actually safer by not having your name on the lease. When you look at it that way. Yeah. So it all comes down to how you want to perceive what's going on in your life. Some people are in this thing that I have to earn money to receive money. I can't just receive money, right? And so then they have to do all this stuff to earn the money. And then other people are in, I'm okay. I'll just receive money however it wants to show up. And they have quite a different lifestyle. Right? And the people that are earning money to receive it, if they see the people just receiving without doing anything and they get angry, that anger is resistance to being that same state where you can just receive money. Right? So it's interesting how we create these things in our lives. Ooh, there we go. Some people are shifting on that. So, and I'm not saying, everyone should just get into the state where you do absolutely nothing and you receive all sorts of stuff, because that's ultimately unsatisfying. But you have to realize that if you're putting value out into the world, you're going to get compensated for that. And it doesn't mean you have to have your name on a lease. It doesn't mean that you have to own your own house. When you're creating value, when you're getting into this place of stability, like I put value out, value comes back to me. I know that's how it works. That's just the way things are. Then you feel safe wherever you are doing whatever you want. And when you feel safe wherever you are doing whatever you want, then things just start to flow and show up for you. But most people are caught up in this thing of, I will feel safe when, I will be happy when, I will be satisfied and content when. And that's all you're saying, and that is, I will not do these things now.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Okay. So you want to start doing those things now, right? The whole point of living is to have all these experiences and enjoy going through the experience. So instead of being happy when you have enough money, Instead of being happy when you have that business up and running, be happy in the process of that journey to creating that. Be happy now. And the funny thing is that happiness energy, that joy energy, actually echoes out and brings in the things that you're happy about. But as long as you keep saying, oh no, only when this happens will I actually get to the happy place, you're saying, okay, so I'm not gonna create that yet. I'm just gonna stay exactly where I am and be upset and frustrated. So
Stress.
So are you willing to destroy the belief that you have to get what you want before you can be happy?
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels like my heart is racing super fast.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel the energy moving, that's for sure.
Cool. All right. So yeah, this is the big thing. Be happy exactly how things are now. They may not be ideal, but be happy in that. And then start moving towards creating what you want. And as you see yourself moving there, be happy as you're moving towards it. Right?
And what about the challenge that face up and the things that pop up, like those unresolved stuff from the past that keep happening, even as hard we work on them?
Well, if you're working with a bunch of EFT practitioners, that's you've got resources to get through all that.
Oh yeah, and they're good.
Right? And this is the thing, and this is part of what goes on. It's like, oh, another challenge. Like when I look at life and shit starts to come up in my life, there's two things that sort of two modes I actually go into, and it's basically the same sort of thing. Number one is a plot twist, and it's like, ooh, right? And number two is like, oh, so this new challenge is come up in front of our hero. How will he ever get through it? And I look at it from sort of like third person. It's an adventure game. We're playing it. How are you going to get through the challenges? Because I've gotten through every single challenge up to my life now. It's just like everyone here. So now when another one comes up, it's like, ooh, what's this going to, and then when you start putting it in a playful mode, you don't get upset. You don't go into anxiety. You're like, oh, another challenge. Let's see what goes on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And as you start moving, you want to create more challenges of growth rather than challenges of restriction. So it used to be, you know, how do I get out of this situation? How do I stop this crap from happening? And now my challenges are like, ooh, how can I multiply my income by 10? That's a challenge, right? And so, right? You know, but I used to be, where can I get money from? That was a horribly restrictive thing, because it's just like saying I have no money. Now it's like, how do I multiply? And that's a cooler challenge. It's an expansive challenge. So that's where you want to start going with your life. Now, yes, other things are going to come up that you need to clear. There's restrictive things, and that's the type of thing we clear on these calls. But the more you get yourself concerned with how can I can improve and make things bigger, as opposed to why does my life suck, the more you're going to change the energy of what's showing up in your life.
All right.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, this is Shiraz. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. And you can check out upcoming events at www.energeticmagic.com. And remember, be well, be aware, and be magical.